Arthur! I'm hungry, man. Let's go to the restaurant. It's my kumquat. Arthur, we fucked up the grass again, dude. Not looking good. Hey, how you doing?
I'm very good. How are you?
Good to hear. Well, I'm very, very well. Listen, I was just sitting there, saw you, and thought I'd come and say hi.
Hello.
This is a direct way to start, and I think in this situation it's pretty cool. Whenever you're approaching a woman in front of her friends or in a public place, she would at least appreciate that you're very confident if you can go up and do it like that versus, you know, having a little weaselly way to do it.
Yeah, I think if you can show confidence from the get-go, that always puts you in a better position.
So I'm Richard.
Hi, I'm Lottie.
Ah, Lottie, like Charlotte, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Ah, lovely to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
Hello, are you ready to order?
So do you already know what you would like?
I'm going to be naughty today. I'm going to go for the chocolate cheesecake.
Very nice.
And a lovely cup of tea, please.
Okay, and I'm gonna have the cherry cake, please, and English breakfast tea, but no milk.
Okay.
Thank you.
What is the latest or earliest time that I can have champagne?
Oh.
I don't know, that's a question.
But if a guy came to sit with you, you wouldn't ask him to buy you champagne?
No, but if he offered me a glass of champagne at 5:30 in the evening, that's quite romantic. Or just a straight espresso.
Sorry. Sorry about that, just someone messaging me. Let me put that on silent. I never do that. I never have my phone on when I'm talking to someone.
No, it's understandable.
You know what, it's such a lovely day and you're dressed amazingly. It's all summery, but it's got something to it, like a real interesting style you have.
Thank you.
Very nice.
It's really nice of you to say.
Well, it's true.
So, what do you do? I'd like to know more about Richard.
Well, as you could probably tell, I'm a mumble rapper. A mumble rapper? You know what that is?
What's a mumble rapper?
You don't like rap music, or you don't really...
I don't really know rap music, but...
I give you a little something.
Let's
For
hear it.
bitches still trying to swallow this, I feel like I'm fighting an octopus. Thought it was killers, camped out in my bushes, but came to find out it's photographers. Flash. Like that.
Oh, right.
Cool, yeah? Actually, I've got a pharmaceuticals company and I also make YouTube videos. That's kind of the two things I've got going on.
Wow. Do you do your YouTube videos as the pharmaceutical company?
No, completely unrelated. I try to have different things going on and then,
And what are your YouTube videos about?
Well, I will tell you. Obviously, I have amazing rap skills, so I can do this. But yeah, if you want to, I mean, you're always going to be asked your profession, so you should be able to answer it in an interesting way. If you can make her laugh or if you can be passionate about it, it doesn't really matter. But you should be ready for this question because you're always going to be asked it, so don't let it be boring.
No, you can't be boring. You've got to be passionate about it, or as you say, make a joke out of what you do, but do something interesting.
Who's your favourite mumble rapper?
I have so many, I just can't quite place a name at the moment, but come back to me.
Okay. And what do you do for work?
Oh, well, I don't really need to work, but I do a spot of acting.
Ah, lovely. You know, something interesting I've noticed, I've met some actors and they're always very interesting people because they're empathetic. And that's,
absolutely.
I think it's because when they're acting, they have to portray all these emotions, so they just understand people and emotions, they can read body language. And
yeah, and that's what I love. I just love studying people and their nature. And it's a really good way to connect with people on a really deep level that not necessarily you can do in reality.
Yeah, and actors, they think they're kind of extroverts that wouldn't connect with people, but because of this, you can really
You can
get
feel
in
it
there,
and you can get the vibe. It's amazing.
Excellent. It's a very cool job, actually.
Yeah, it is. It's nice to dip in and out, obviously.
Hey, do you recognise her in the car?
Yes, I do.
I think...
Who is she?
I think it's that famous Russian model. What's her name? I don't know, but
God, she's beautiful, isn't she?
Yeah, not bad.
Wow.
Yeah, modelling's alright, but acting's much more interesting, right?
Yeah, I
So much more varied.
It is as well. I think with modelling, you just have to stare.
Yeah.
With acting, you have to feel.
We have to show certain personality and be different characters and stuff.
Absolutely, just feel that emotion. Yeah.
So you do your acting. Does that mean you're more interested than usual in, I don't know, like TV shows and stuff? Do you watch TV?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I like Silicon Valley, actually.
Is that your
favourite?
favourite?
My favourite at the moment. It's basically like really intelligent guys that love technology.
Oh, you like intelligent guys?
I do. I love intelligent guys. I think you're quite intelligent.
Well, I'm not a programmer, but I've got my own kind of business intelligence
little ways,
and street smarts.
Well, I think, I can relate to the intelligent side because I'm quite intelligent. So I need to end up with someone of my standard.
Cool.
So yeah, I just love the way they invent things. And I think I'd be quite good at that as well. So yeah, that's Silicon Valley's the way. What about you?
I'm watching Handmaiden. Have you seen that? The Handmaid's Tale?
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, that one is messed up actually. It's
Yeah.
quite, it's not a comedy obviously. It's like some dystopian parallel future where everything goes wrong, where women, when the birth rate just drops near zero, and they round up all of the women that can still have babies.
Yeah.
And they kind of put them with the important men to mate.
Wow.
And it's quite messed up, but it's really, really good and interesting. Have you seen it?
No,
You haven't seen it?
no, I haven't.
Oh, you should
actually.
check it out.
Yeah, sounds quite interesting. I'd have to see if I like it. Mm-hmm. You know, it might be a little bit for me, but yeah, I can always see.
I tell you something, you know what's really cool is that I'm definitely this kind of person, but I think you are too, who's
What?
just not boring, adventurous, spontaneous, but also just relating to people. So like, I'm a stranger, I've come to talk to you, now we're sitting having tea and cake.
Do you know
and
what?
who knows what might happen, right?
I know, that's what's so magical about life. I find that, like, you're walking down the street from a stranger, but then in 2 weeks' time, you bump into them again and you kind of recognise them, and then there's this whole whirlwind of a romance or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it's magical.
It's
how
like
it
the
would work.
butterfly effect as well, because like if you stay an extra 5 minutes here with me and then something cool happens to you because of that.
Exactly, and then something could happen while
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
here now. Something could happen which could change your life again in a different direction.
Probably is, and a better direction, obviously.
Obviously.
The nice thing here is the right option, obviously, but the nice thing here is that you're kind of painting her as not boring, and then all her subsequent behaviour should fit that label if she agrees with it. If she says, yeah, I'm not boring, then everything following that shouldn't be boring.
And it's a compliment.
And it's definitely a compliment.
Ooh.
Good, yeah? Do you have any special diet restrictions, you know?
Well, like sometimes it's gluten intolerant, but
Sometimes only.
yeah,
Partial
like,
gluten intolerance, yeah?
It's like sometimes if I eat too much gluten, then my stomach like becomes a balloon.
Okay,
So I have to monitor what I eat.
all right.
But yeah, I've been on the paleo diet before.
Oh, that's healthy, yeah. Because in paleo times, everyone lived a long time, so it's good. It makes
Exactly.
sense to do that.
And like when you look back, it's literally just vegetables and meat the whole time, mostly meat. So I'm just constantly eating meat, which is delicious. So, yeah.
I was reading this article, and have you heard of Marcel Proust, the author?
No, I haven't.
He wrote a book, Swan's Way or something, it's a classic, and
Okay.
it was talking about his life. And he came up with this questionnaire where he asked a bunch of questions, and it was actually really interesting. So, for
Oh, wow.
example, one of the questions was, what's your idea of perfect happiness? So I was thinking about it, and yeah, how would you answer that?
Wow, what a question.
Not to put you on the spot, but
I
it should be
know.
easy, right? It's happiness.
My idea of happiness would be on my boat in the middle of the ocean,
Oh, wow.
surrounding myself with Chanel handbags.
Not massive waves crashing down, no?
No,
Like
no,
everything-
just like a peaceful
Maldives?
like ocean. The Maldives would be fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a house in the Maldives.
Oh, lovely.
And I'm just out there and I have my Chanel handbags around. And
Because you need them on the boat.
yeah,
so it's
but
good.
there's just one thing lacking. Like, I would like a man
Yeah?
on the boat with me.
Should he be like tanned and sitting in his
Yeah,
bathing suit,
with his Speedos on.
not with a handbag?
Well, I don't mind.
Oh, yeah?
He can have a handbag and then give it to me.
A present, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This was a tricky one because we didn't let you know what the question would be, but obviously this one's pretty good and can lead to a good conversation. And in general, I would say that if you're going to be going on dates, you should ensure that you have a couple of interesting things to talk about, and even having a few interesting questions like this in your back pocket is a good thing to have so that you're not at risk of running out of things to say.
No, and it's a great way to open up a conversation where you can maybe veer off onto something else that you both have interest in.